Welcome to my Curlathon series part 1, and in this video I'm going to show you how I achieve a twist out using or featuring Cantu products. So here I'm just parting my hair because I like my hair to fall on a certain side. This is optional. You do not have to do this. If you do not like a lot of your hair on one side, then don't do it. If you like your part in the middle, then of course you would part it in the middle. Or if you just don't like a part at all, you do not have to. This is just how I like it, so that's why I'm doing it. So first I'm just going to section off the first part of my hair, and then I'm going to split one side in half, and I'm going to section that part off so that I can apply the product. The first product I'm using is the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. Now, because I have thick hair and a lot of hair, I'm going to use a little bit at a time, but I'm just going to use more as desired if you need to, I'm sorry. So now I'm just working the leave-in conditioning cream in my hair. My hair was getting in my way, so I just had to tuck it away. So now that I use the conditioning cream on that whole section, I'm going to take my first part that I'm going to actually do the twist out on. And I mean, my sections are medium. You can do them smaller, but because I have a lot of hair, I just didn't want to do that. My next product I'm going to use is the coconut curling cream from Cantu. And this one is better to apply in smaller sections rather than within your whole head, because it'll be able to work better when you're twisting your hair, as well as it'll give it more moisture. Or the moisture will get there equally rather than you doing it to one whole section. So I'm just going to take my dimming brush and I am going to detangle my hair, or just that section. And I'm going to do this to every piece. It's a little time consuming because again I have a lot of hair, but I mean it works for when you're trying to twist out. And then my last product I'm going to use is the Cantu Define and Shine Custard. This is going to hold that twist out and make it last for days, and it's going to be able to hold that curl. So like any other twist out, you're just going to twist your hair all the way to the end, like so. I mean, this is pretty much self-explanatory as long as you know how to twist. Now, when I get to the bottom, I like to put a roller at the bottom of my head, or at the bottom of the twist out, only because the curls come out better to me. It's just my preference. It's not something that has to be done with twist outs. But in the front of my head, I have a lot of heat damage, so it really helps when I use the rollers, because it'll give it the extra curl that it should be doing without the roller. So I'm just using these purple rollers. They're like a medium small. You can use smaller ones or bigger ones if you like. These are just the ones that I had on hand, but I actually ran out of these rollers, and in the video you'll see what I mean, because you'll see the difference of the rollers that I have. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to speed the process up. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, you're just going to repeat the same process throughout your whole head. And I rolled every single piece just because, but you don't have to. You can roll the pieces, like if you're transitioning, you can roll the pieces that are not as curly as the other ones. Like the left side of my head is a tight curl and the right side of my head is more of a loose curl. So I could just use it on the right side of my head, but I just decided to use it throughout the curlers throughout my whole head. But like I said, you know, for the sake of the video, it's the same process throughout the whole head. I just decided to show you guys how I do it for my whole head. So when I'm done, this is how it should look. I just decided to wrap my edges, or lay my edges down with my little scarf, and then I'm going to put a bonnet on. And as you can see the difference in the curlers. But you know, you could just put a bonnet on and go ahead and go to sleep. And then I'm just going to speed this process up as well, with me waking up in the morning and taking out my the rollers and taking out my curls. I actually used an oil. You can use an oil if you need to, but using an oil will definitely help because it will decrease the frizz, as well as just make it easier for you to take out your twist. Make sure that your hair is completely 100% dry. Every time I do a twist out, I think that my hair is dry because some parts are, but then some parts are not. But I had to go to work for this video, so I did not have time to blow dry it or let it stay in for the rest of the day. But I still like the results. The only thing is when you do not let your hair dry completely, sometimes you can create frizz that way, or frizz will come a lot faster. So I mean, if you're gonna do a twist out and you have the time, just make sure that you have ample enough time for your hair to dry. My hair is thicker and it's a little longer, so it is definitely time consuming when it comes to drying. So now that I am finished taking all the twist out, I am just going to fluff it up a little bit. You can use a pick for this, but my hair was still a little wet, so I just used my fingers. But these are still my end results, even with it still a little damp. So I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And definitely stay tuned for part 2 of my Curlathon series. I definitely have another hair video for you guys. You will not want to miss it. Thanks guys for watching.